Okay, thank you all. A very good morning. Thank you for coming. And on behalf of Mrs. Farha Sayeed and Dr. Rasif Saeed, the Council General of India, I welcome all of you to the Easter Extravaganza. Thank you all for coming today. It's a pleasure having all of you here. Good displays. And yeah, welcome all. Um, Before I begin with anything, I have a couple of people to thank. So we have Mr. Zain Raj, President and CEO, Shapiru Raj, and Mrs. Lubena Raj. I know she's not here, but a big thanks to her as well. Mr. Zain Raj is also a marketing guru and author of several books. So yeah, I want to call him on stage to say a few words. Mr. Zain Raj.
It's very flattering. But you know what? I think we're here to celebrate and participate in two different things. And it's my privilege to be able to introduce you to both of those, what I call imperatives. The first one is wanted to thank you all for coming because it's my wife, Lubaina, and my privilege to be able to invite you all and be part of the event that Mrs. Saeed is hosting here and organizing. You know, when I first met her a few years ago and I saw this display of egg art and I looked at her, go, wow, you have a wonderful collection. And she goes, yeah, I made all of them. And I go, really? And she looks at me like, yes, really. And I'm like, this is amazing. This is great, great work. And it's fascinating as you walk around here and you see the quality of the work, the quality of the design, you know this is world class. And she's done the show in a lot of different places around the world, and I know it's been amazing. And I just walked around this morning and I cannot stop. I mean, I've been trying to keep my mouth closed, but it's been failing at it. But getting on to the more important part and what I appreciate what she and the Consul General are doing for a big initiative for us in India. It's the America-India Foundation. It's an organization that I've been a part of for over a decade. And what we thought we would do is there is a big problem going on in India for people who are from that diaspora. The maternal and the children. There are a lot of young children who are born and are not surviving. Fatality rates are increasing, and the America-India Foundation has decided to prioritize that and have focused on it, and it's our privilege to support that initiative today. A part of all of the proceeds from any of these pieces, Mrs. Saeed has agreed to very generously donate to the America-India Foundation. And so that's a great piece for her. That is part of the reason why, we are involved in this, and I think anything we can help, young children anywhere, have a better than fair chance to succeed. And if wonderful art like this can make an impact, that's the best of both worlds. So thank you for coming. Thank you, Mrs. Saeed, for supporting a wonderful initiative. And it's our privilege and pleasure. Please enjoy this. And if you have a chance, put a pink or a round or whatever circle dot out there is that can say you're going to take this home. That would be fantastic for a lot of people back home.
Thank you, Mr. Raj. I now invite Ma'am, Mrs. Farha Saeed, to address us, please.
I thank all of you for your gracious presence this morning. When I introduce myself as an egg artist or an egg sculptor, people usually think that I decorate artificial eggs. But they get perplexed when I explain to them that I work on real bird eggs like ostrich, rhea, goose, emu, and others. My own reaction was similar when I first saw this art 17 years ago while we were in Qatar. The fragility of an eggshell appealed to me as a unique medium to test my creativity. Initially, it was very challenging, but later on, gradually, I discovered that this medium has a lot of flexibility and it gives me a lot of, since I do different kinds of art, it gives me an option to try everything on this medium. Like I can switch over from painting to calligraphy to etching on the eggshell, and the scope seemed to be unlimited. I have organized several solo art shows and solo exhibitions in different parts of the world to promote this unique art form. Over the years, I have attempted introducing Indian motifs and calligraphy into my art. It is my pleasure to mount my first solo exhibition in Chicago, and that too, it coinciding with the Easter. I hope you would like my work. My special thanks goes to Lubaina and Zain Raj for supporting me to organize this event. Thank you all. Enjoy the day.
The inauguration, I also have to acknowledge that all of you have come here once again. A big round of applause for all of you yourselves. There are a set of diplomatic people here. I want to acknowledge their presence. I have Mr. Hardik Bhatt, Chief Information Officer, Office of the Governor Bruce Rauner, Illinois. I have Ms. Emily Berman here, Deputy Director of the Strategic Partnership Global Affairs, Office of the Mayor Ram Emanuel. I have Mr. Raja Krishnamurthy, our representative from the Democrat side, 8th District. Thank you so much, sir, for coming here. I have Ms. Nikki Lasko, Immigrant Assistant Program Coordinator, Government and Community Relations, Office of the Attorney General. Thank you all for coming. I now request sir to please come on the stage and inaugurate.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow diplomats, and all the friends who have come here on our invitation to support what Farha has been doing and the cause which Zain and Lubaina are promoting. I know it's not easy on a Sunday morning for all of you to come at 11 o'clock, but the fact that you're all there and such heavy presence shows that you both support art and you are both art lovers and as well as supporters of great events and great causes in India. So I thank all of you. It's very difficult to name each one of you. I know that Gunjan has taken a few names, but there are many others who are here, members of the media, for instance, and very, very good friends, personal friends, diplomatic friends. All of you, a very, very warm welcome on my behalf, on behalf of Farha, and we would like you to actually spend more time in watching the exhibits and seeing it and appreciating what you would see. Thank you very much once again, and then we'll move towards inauguration. I would also request, apart from Zain, Farha and me, Hardik Bhatt could come ahead, please, and then we also have Emily, also you could please step up a bit so you could join us. Neti Lasko, you're also here, so I think at least the organizations are represented, so that's great. Raja, you are our great friend, and also I think, and I must congratulate him, I think, on all your behalf. I know he won the Democratic primary for the 8th Congressional District, so for all the diplomatic colleagues, we always like to meet congressmen, so maybe, it's good to know him before. So it's nice, of course, good friend Charanjeev is also there, right there, of course, he's also a good supporter. Many others are there. So I think let's just what we want to do is that unveil the main piece, which is named as Extravaganza, which is the lead piece, and which you see it on your brochures. So together we will do it, and that we treat it as inauguration. So we don't want to do it traditional way of ribbon cutting, but this is the new way of doing it. Thank you so much. Mummy, aap bhi aaye. I think my mother is also here, so I think. Okay. So I think. Can you? Yeah. Okay. Oh wow.
Okay, sir, please, here. One more and the last one. Thank you.